Hey guys, SuperHorrorBro Mike here, and in today's video we explore the creepiest moments found within the Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted DLC, Curse of Dreadbear. This spooky Halloween themed expansion to the base game adds in a slew of brand new stages, secrets, and new characters, as well as some new locations themed around classic horror settings such as graveyards and haunted houses. As we take a closer look at the contents of Curse of Dreadbear in this video, we will analyse its scariest moments and creepy secrets. So sit back and enjoy the ride as we journey deep inside this festive update. As we kick off this exploration of Dreadbear's scariest moments, no place feels better to begin than the tense and terrifying Spooky Mansion stage, Hallway Crawl. In this minigame, the player must navigate their way to the end of a darkened corridor as lightning clashes outside. These flashes briefly light up the hallway to show the dangers lying ahead. At any moment, Nightmare Foxy can appear just a few feet in front of us, and when he does so, it is imperative we do not move a muscle. Unless you're looking for a jump scare, that is. Foxy will eventually leave if we do not move, however standing still is not a very safe option either. If we stand still beside a door for too long and it opens, we are grabbed by one of two animatronics inhabiting the room. These will always be either Nightmare Bonnie or Nightmare Chica. To avoid them, we must stop either just before or just after the entranceway to their rooms. But this can be tricky if Foxy suddenly spawns ahead of us, leading to some very dicey situations to say the least. But one more terror awaits. You see, when we make it halfway down this hallway, Nightmare Freddy begins to chase us from behind. So now the longer we have to wait on Foxy, Chica and Bonnie, the more ground Freddy makes up as his shadow looms over us. If we're quick, we make it to the safety of our bedroom at the end of a hall. If not, Freddy says hello. Every aspect of Curse of Dreadbear is tailor-made to fill us with the heebie-jeebies, and this is ever true of the hub-like menu screen. Set within some kind of farm during Halloween season, the landscape around us is dimly lit by a blood-red moon and the glow of jack-o'-lanterns carved into the shapes of some of our favourite animatronics. Bats swoop past in the night sky, the wind bellows through leafless trees, broken down cars rust away in the distance, leaving us to wonder what exactly happened to their driver. Even the lake is a dark shade of crimson. But there is more to this menu screen than first meets the eye. Wait around for long enough and look to the lake. On occasion, the zombified Dreadbear will rise up from beneath its surface and crawl to shore, staggering past the player and shambling into the open barn nearby. The same barn we end up in during the victory screen when collecting our prize. It's pretty unnerving seeing this rusted zombie passing you by, but never actually attacking. It is also possible to sometimes spot a giant version of Dreadbear peering at us from over the hilltops. Other times we see Foxy's pirate ship creepily swaying on the distant waves. Switch to blacklight mode and hit the button on the side of the monitor, and this activates the sight of GLITCHTRAP dancing next to the old house on the horizon. It's spooky to say the least. Now let's turn our attention to a screen you're probably all familiar with, the Game Over screen, and why it deserves a place on this list of FNAF Curse of Dreadbear's scariest moments. For a start, the location is pure horror, the iconic graveyard setting. There's always something supremely eerie about a graveyard because we know hundreds of bodies are buried just a few feet below all of those tombstones. However, a giant 50 feet tall Dreadbear staring down from above makes matters considerably worse. But what's that grating, clawing sound coming from behind us? Oh, it's another new character from this DLC, a variant of Foxy known as Grim Foxy. He hunches over, burning away as he runs his scythe-like hand down the side of a graveyard gate, molten lava spilling out from its tip. While Foxy lingers outside the gate, Dreadbear slowly reaches down to grab us. Combine that with the setting and this ambient sound design for a pretty unsettling experience. And of course we get closer still to Dreadbear in his very own stage, where we have to build our very own version of him. This stage is also pretty creepy and styled around classic Hammer horror movies such as Frankenstein's monster. Set over 3 adrenaline-pumping nights, Danger Keep Out is surely one of the most terrifying stages included within Curse of Dreadbear for the following reasons. There's a whole bunch of micromanagement. The objective is to shock intruding animatronics with a concentrated flash of light. We do this while we hide in a boarded up office reminiscent of the one from the original FNAF game. However, these animatronics stagger about the building and so need to be tracked via the many surveillance screens. If we use too much power, the generator must be rebooted, leaving us in total darkness and open to attack. Grim Foxy peers out from behind a curtain, ready to race in and take us by surprise. But it's Jacko Bonnie, Chica, and Dreadbear which really strike fear into the player, smashing through the wooden boards if they get too close and grabbing us straight out of our chair. Trick-or-treating is a Halloween tradition that excites children and strikes fear into adults hoping to avoid a house covered in eggshells and toilet paper, although it's safe to say no one would be looking to play a trick on this particular household. Within this spooky house reside the animatronics Freddy, Foxy, Bonnie, Balloon Boy, Chica, and Mangle, and we must anticipate which of them will answer the door after we ring the bell and equip the correct mask accordingly. Fail to do so and we receive a jump scare and are taken straight back to that all too familiar game over screen. In order to avoid slipping up, we must check the windows to our left and right, and keep an eye on where the animatronics are at all times. If one isn't accounted for, there's a good chance it'll be answering the door to us. However, this task is made harder by Mangle, who drops down at points in front of a window to say hello. This causes us to get uncomfortably close to it as we try to locate which animatronics are obscured from our vision. The entire stage is built around suspense and the anxiety of the unknown. Many times it's easy to lose track of an animatronic, throwing our detective skills off and forcing us to think on our feet as to who exactly awaits for us behind this door. Just hope you guessed right. Foxy's pirate ride seems nothing more than a silly high score minigame at first glance. We sit in a Fazbear-shaped rail cart as we shoot passing targets to earn points and try and make the leaderboard at the end of a level. A quirky story of high seas buccaneering is told via cutouts along the way. Ghost pirate! However, there is a sinister side to this seemingly innocent stage. At various points throughout the pirate adventure, helpy cutouts will pop up. Spinning these in the correct direction diverts the railcart and sends us down a dark path into the unknown. We suddenly find ourselves behind the scenes of this ride in offices and warehouse environments, and here we are stalked by Jacko Bonnie and Jacko Chica. They pop up from behind secret walls and track us down through hallways. The player must think on their feet in order to survive a terrifying jump scare and game over screen. It's this fear of the unknown and creepy side of such a seemingly safe stage that makes this secret all the more unnerving when first discovered. If being stuck in a pitch black maze with only a flashlight to illuminate the path ahead and Grim Foxy stalking you at all times sounds scary, it's because it is, and frequently makes for some of Dreadbear's scariest moments. This comes from both the fear of never exactly knowing where Foxy is and hearing him constantly prowl close by. If he spots us, we must take cover behind one of many cutouts standing throughout the maze. Things are made more anxiety-inducing by the inclusion of keys which must be collected in order for us to escape through one of 4 colour-coordinated gates. Dangers also come in the form of birds who inconveniently cluster about and loudly scatter if we venture too close, alerting Foxy to our location. This is without doubt one of the scariest and most intense stages in the game. There is more to the corn maze than first meets the eye. Like many FNAF stages, this one houses a pretty creepy secret of its own. Collect all 4 keys and we hear the sound of bells ringing. This means we can now collect a 5th and final key, which spawns somewhere within the maze and grants access to that mysterious cellar door in the central hub. In the depths of this darkly lit room, we make a sinister discovery, a GLITCHTRAP mask, and possibly the very one Jeremy made, referred to by Tape Girl.
There was something that looked like a Halloween mask laying on the floor. It was only then that I heard a shuffle from the testing room and realized Jeremy must be there.
This mystery mask unlocks at the prize counter, and if we wear it while holding the plushie GLITCHTRAP inhabits, an eerie message can be heard.
Yes, I hear you. I know. No. There's no miscommunication. I understand. Yes, I have it. I made it myself. I think you would like it. No one suspects anything. Don't worry. I'll be ready. And I won't let you down. It will be fun.
And that's it for today's video. Please remember to give it a like if you did enjoy watching, and maybe drop a comment too, as well as subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications so you never miss an upload. This channel specializes in variety horror content, including creepypasta readings, horror gaming facts and theories, and general interest pop culture horror videos. So if you're interested in all things spooky, you'll find something to enjoy here at SuperHorrorBro. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.